Hi, it's Mary again. Hey, I wanted to let you know a little bit about short sales. So, short sales are basically when the seller owes more money on the property than what the property is valued at. So, for instance, if a seller owed $200,000 on a property, but the market value was, say, $150,000, the bank would be short $50,000 of the purchase price. And so what happens is the seller has to submit a packet to the bank and let them know of their situation, why they can't pay their mortgage, if they have a hardship, whatever the case may be. And then the bank at that time will determine what the market value is. They'll get their own what they call BPO, which stands for Broker's Price Opinion. And so they'll go ahead and get that. And depending on what that comes back is what the bank is going to be willing probably to sell that property for. As long as there's no liens or anything like that on the property, a lot of time HOA liens will not come off of the property because banks, if it goes to foreclosure, those liens will be taken care of through the foreclosure process, and so the bank won't need to pay for those. So the bank will not usually pay for homeowner fees that are in the rears. As far as property tax liens, those always stay with the property, and so the bank is more willing to obviously pay those off. But the short sales are anything but short. They do take time. I would guess 60 to 90 days to get an answer from the bank. And then if there's any other issues affecting title, I've had a couple times where somebody's had where they've had child support liens put on the property. Those will not come off. And so sometimes there's just some issues that the bank is not willing to negotiate with, and it goes to foreclosure. But for the most part, a lot of banks these days now are cooperating more with people doing short sales. And as long as they're offering a value that is what market value is, and the seller is truly having a difficult time in making those payments. Now there is help for owners and sellers. It's called the HARP 2 program, and what it does, it will go ahead and they will go ahead and refinance that property, and it doesn't cost the seller anything, although the seller does need to qualify for it. With interest rates being so low, it's really a good time to take advantage of that. It does have to be an FHA loan in order to qualify, Freddie Mae or Fannie Mac loan, but sometimes it'll help a seller save their home. So there's lots of different things regarding short sales, but you can get a pretty good deal. You just have to be very patient, and do know that the banks are usually not willing to do a termite clearance. They're not normally going to do any repairs, and sellers, of course, are just walking away with no money. They can't take a dollar from the sale, so the sellers are not apt to go ahead and do any repairs to the property as well. So it's pretty much an as-is deal when you're looking at a short sale, unless you can negotiate something differently. If you have any questions about short sales or anything about the real estate market, again, my name is Mary Zullo. I'm with HomeSmart Realty. My number is 619-987-5291, Mary Zullo at Cox.net, and my website is www.sandiegoqualityhomes.com. Have a great day.